cast is somewhat new to comedy. He made his debut in May, which wasn't long ago. He's from Columbus, Ohio. Give it up for Dave Hussell. Dave Hussell.
Hello. Great looking bunch here. That's right, my name's Dave Hussell. Now there's a last name for you. I look like I hustle for anything? Okay, the snack bar. My whole life people have made fun of my name, you know, and they always think they're the first ones to do it, you know, like I heard it my whole life, like the disco song, Do the Hustle. You look like you want to do the hustle, is that? Okay, guess not. Okay, but there are worse names. When I was growing up, there was a girl in my high school. Her name was Sharon Falk. She was in the woman's lib. She always said that when she got married, she wasn't going to lose her identity. She was going to hyphenate her name. Too bad she fell in love with a Russian. She married Karl Yasov. That's right. Now she's Sharon Falk Yasov. She had to give up sports. Everybody in the stands kept screaming, "Go Falk Yasov, go Falk Yasov." I think it's time I come out of the closet. I am an anorexic. Trapped in the body of a glutton. Every time the anorexic screams to get out, I shove a sandwich down his throat. I have been trying to lose weight. I tried the new Rush Limbaugh diet. You familiar with that? Eat whatever you want, no liberal helpings. Are you two married here? Dating? A long time? So, so you do her favors? Does he do favors for you? What kind of things do you do? Oh, yeah? Do you buy her sanitary napkins? You don't have to right now, you know, you can wait, so. I buy them. I know a lot of guys that won't. They're too embarrassed. I look at it as a status symbol. When I'm buying them, my friends know I got a girlfriend, you know. So when I don't have a girlfriend, I go out and buy them so my friends think I do. One time I had a 9-month slump, filled my closet with those suckers. I had to invent things to do with them. Medium-sized ones are good for bandages. Large ones are great for washing your car. I gave the tampons away for Halloween. I told the kids it was push-up cotton candy. My doctor's a quack. I went and saw him for hemorrhoids. He gave me suppositories. A week later, I called him up. I said, not only do they not work, they taste like shit. He had the nerve to tell me to stick them up my ass. I am a single parent. By applause, how many single parents we have here? All right. So, really is a challenge trying to raise them by yourself, isn't it? So my son, you know, I try to teach him values and everything. My son calls my daughter an airhead. I really don't like that. I prefer reality impaired. But she came home in 2nd grade and asked me to explain periods to her. You know, I knew it was going to come someday, but not so soon. So I locked the doors, closed the curtain, sat her down, talked to her for 2 hours. She really looked confused, and I said, "What's the matter?" She said, "Mrs. Nilsson wants me to start putting them at the end of my sentences." Last year, when she was 14, she did finally start. Now, a lot of young women are embarrassed and don't want to talk about the first time. Not my daughter. She was so proud to let everyone know she's a woman. She's going around screaming, "Yes, yes, I started my period. Yes, yes." I never saw a girl get so excited like that. Well, that's not quite true. One time in high school, my sister did, but it wasn't her first one. She was sweating bullets for 2 weeks, you know. So my daughter walks up to me in the most adult voice she could come up with. And she says, "You know, Dad, I'm going to need some sanitary napkins." I said, "Help yourself in the closet." Check the bag marked Halloween candy. Well, I really enjoyed this. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you very much.
How about a nice hand for Dave Hussell? All right, Dave, thanks for donating your time here for the Comics for Christmas Tonight show. And I'm not saying you're an unlikely candidate or anything like that, but how did you decide to get into comedy anyway?
Well, if you ever heard me sing, you wouldn't ask.
You're not going to torture us with that, right?
No.
Okay. And you told me backstage you're a big fan of the Beatles, right? You were talking about the new collection of CDs coming out here,
Yeah,
some of their
well,
earlier stuff. Yeah.
I worship the Beatles, but it's organized religion. It's not a helter-skelter thing. But I had a girlfriend, but it didn't work out because I'm a Leninist, and she practices McCarthyism, and we tried to make a go at it, but we found we were really getting nowhere, man. But it wasn't a sexual thing. We always come together, but finally she left, and I get by with a little help from my friends, but I tried calling her up to get back together. I said, "We can work it out," but she said, "Let it be."
Well, best of luck in the future, Dave. How about another nice hand for Dave Hussell? All right, we have a couple of things to do here, and we'll